Very good example. In Mark 8:1-9, when he fed the 4,000, he demonstrated by deeds and the church's purpose and function. And he gave us a blueprint, what we may say is a guiding principle for successfully meeting the needs of the congregations and the people we interact around. When Jesus was giving the sermon, before he gave the sermon, he would give them food. They had come to listen to his message, but he feeds them. And after feeding them with the physical food, he gives them the spiritual food for the soul. And that means both their physical and spiritual needs were met. And this is the classical Jesus we are talking about, that it's a one-stop shop, what people would say, that whatever it is, there is a solution. But now let's look at the world where we are today. Every day when you're listening to social media, newspapers, FM stations, there is evidence in society that indicates the values and morals of our people are going down. Issues of corruption are there every time, nepotism, hatred, murders, even at family level when people are fighting for property. Suicides, drug abuse, child traffic, mention it, they are there. Currently, those who are as young as myself, that is 50th floor and above, know that we are more worried about what will happen to our children and our grandchildren than what is happening to ourselves. So the big question is, when will it stop? Is there no edge of how far our society can sink? And remember, we were called into the world as a church. And therefore, your answer, or your guess, is as good as mine. This will happen when me and you, those who have been called, come together and live together in such a way that our values and our morals are seen to be so attractive that others around us will want to become part of us. Once again, if you refer to our strategic plan, our vision was actually carved around that. We were conscious of that calling. And we said it's to be the preferred church providing spiritual and social support to the community. Our Old Testament reading, which you have just read, that is Jeremiah 29, 1-14, there may be no other passage that speaks to the church today than it does. We've seen the Jews had been ripped off their ancestral land and taken into captive in Babylon. Daventry is very painful. Those who have experienced displacement, either through violence or whatever kind it is, you look at the hopelessness that these people have. So you can be able to relate what the Israelites in Babylon were. And in the midst of them, we are told there were even false prophets who are telling them that, relax, you'll be going back in a short while. But Jeremiah had a different message. He has something to say. They should not listen to the false prophets. And in fact, it is God who had allowed the Jews to be carried off to Babylon because of unfaithfulness, into exile. And their stay is not going to be short. It's going to be a long haul, 70